I'll take that any day right there. What determines a good morning for you guys? For me, it's that the old Ford started one more time. Still chirping and squeaking. Boys are shooting their BB guns, shooting some targets. It's farming time. What you doing?
Nothing.
Just shooting guns?
I think I'm gonna do the bow and arrows.
Bow and arrows, okay. I've got a disc with a flat tire, so I brought the tire, left it at the tire machine. Dusty went to Cedar yesterday and bought a tube, so we're gonna go change a tire, and then we can drag the disc home. So it's farming time, and I'm gonna take a gooseneck up, that one with a crappy deck. We're gonna use it again. We're gonna put a drag on it and a drill. Clay is gonna let me borrow their rippers. We're gonna rip this field and plow it, drag her flat and plant it, and hopefully get something started. Probably some trit, so we can grow it next spring and keep her going. We're gonna load all those chains and binders. Since the old Ford started, we'll back up here and just throw everything in we got so we can strap her down. SJ wants to ride his bike, so it's going. I dug one chain out of the old yellow Chev. Gotta go see if there's one in my other trucks. Need more chains. I don't know where they are. We'll find them. But let's go change the tire for the disc and we'll head out of here. If Rhett was here, he would say, I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. He loves that. The tube is junk. I'm pretty sure we used it with a flat tire and ripped the tube, so I hope all that we have to do is put a tube in the old girl and it'll be good. The tire looks decent. Looks better than the one that's holding air on it. So I brought some junk up that was just, I think it's a 15. No, it's a 16. These are 16s. I have new tires for the swather, but they're 15s. So let's get it apart and have a look. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Thing still has a little air in it. Where's the valve stem? I'm gonna cheat. Use that. Right there. That'll let some. Whew. You guys hear that? One patch and that is salvageable. I thought we ripped the valve stem out, but that appears to be good. Got a wrinkle in it. We're gonna save that one. Maybe the kids could sled on it, tube on it, because it's gonna snow this winter. It did not snow last winter, so that guarantees it is this winter, right? Let's go back to there. Tube's in. It's not gonna get pinched anywhere. Come on, go down. Go down. Dirt bike, where'd the dirt bike go? Little 70. Your brother's headed out, Case. Dusty's gonna drive the truck for us. Case is gonna help me in the tractor. Not much hay, but let's load what we got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and we've got 3 at the top. I'll set these on the front and we'll leave enough room on the back. We'll throw 3 on the back and go and load them. What you eating, Rat Boy? Just my granola bar.
Nice.
I hauled a load of corn bales from last year for a guy, and the guy was loading it with the same exact tractor, just bigger, and he was struggling. I was like, how do you like those cables on your joystick? He's like, how did you know? It's like, we got the same one. He's like, you're lucky you're even loaded. If I'd had my telehandler, it'd have been perfect and straight and square. But with this tractor, these cables, he's like, you're just lucky to be loaded. I do not like it. I was like, well, they do work though, don't they? Yes, they do. They do work. Hey, it didn't go flat. If it'll hold an hour, it'll hold for a life, right? So, planning ahead, which doesn't happen very often, but it did happen. We got this tore off the old drag. Look how muddy it is. It actually rained last night. I'm gonna go get my impact gun, because that is a lot of work. Twisting those out, I can't handle 5 more. I'll go get an impact gun and we're gonna fix that. And then once we hook the tractor to it, we can push the wheels down and we can pin it, that last hole. You can pin it so you're not just sitting on hydraulic pressure, so when you tow it down the road, you don't blow a hose or something and chew the oil up. Oh, so much easier. Now you watch. It came right off flat. Now it's gonna be a little low. Weird. So I gotta move a bucket and back a tractor up. We can do that. So we gotta get this pin out. What do we got going here? It's been a minute since we've done this. Hey, we're winning. Okay. Let's see if this will lift up. Oh, that almost lined up perfect. What are the odds of that happening? Pretty slim, really. It's kind of like, what's the fastest way to get a stoplight to turn green when you're driving a manual?
Take it out of gear.
Let the clutch out. You sit there with your foot on the clutch, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Put it neutral, then it turns green. It's like, ah. Finally, Case, thanks for not giving up on me. We won. We will cinch this up, reverse some hydraulics, put a pin in, and then whenever Duggo's ready to hook onto this, it's ready. We've got one more load of hay to go haul. Maybe 2. I didn't count. Perfect. Then we'll let the hydraulics off. It'll slam against that. That's as low as it'll go. Then you're safe to tow it. So I'll let the pressure off. Okay, you guys have seen this drag before that we build out of the old bridge deck material. It works really well for flattening fields when you plow it. It's rough, make a few laps, and it's good to plant. We do have a cultipacker in town. If we can get it put back together, we'll use it. If not, that does pretty doggone good. And then we'll load the old John Deere up and we'll head for home. We're about out of time. We're limited on time, so if I can get the chains dug out of that, we might just pick it up, see if it swings, and kind of drop it, because it's not going to hurt anything. you kill it or is it running still?
I killed it.
I'm gonna load this, so see if it'll start and pull out of the way, please. No promises, but she's old enough that she's tough. She's done it once before, maybe twice. Maybe those aren't correct lifting spots, but I think it's the main frame. I think it's tough enough. We did that on the front. We may or may not have hooked here once before. I don't know how you could tell, but we're hooking there. I probably should have done this first and then set the drag up against wherever it was to. I hope I left enough room. Well, shoot. If we wasn't dodging holes in the trailer deck, I think it would have worked. I think it just would have rode better. Diagonaled, the tongue wouldn't stick out as far. The wheel, I guess, sticks out farther than the tongue, but oh well. We'll do her. We'll have most of the weight on this side. It's gonna ride funny. It's only an hour. We'll go slow. We'll chain it on good and hope for the best. She's not too sketch. We got 4 shakes from Henry, so let's head home. Well, guys, you can see we didn't get the drill unloaded. It's dark. Clay let us borrow his ripper, and the 3-point snapped off. We made it, 8-10 feet. Just sunk in good, raised it one time, and it snapped it. That's funny. Well, we'll take the ends and go weld pretty good pipe to them. Try it again. There we go. About 2 feet to the eyelets. 23.5, probably 23.5. Let's twist these off, see what size of pipe we need. Smoked it. I thought it would have stripped it out, to be honest with you. Threads are still good. To there. So there's only threads in that much of it. I was debating on whether to take a big pipe and put over this so I could keep the threads. But you know what? I'll just go buy another heim joint. Just make one. I'll buy another top link. We'll find a piece of pipe and slide clear over that. Plasma some holes. Plug weld it. It'll be good to go. These are the 2 pipes I could come up with. Now looking at it, that one's not very straight. Crap. But I wanted to sleeve it. Figured if it tore one, so we're gonna weld this one in. Then we'll have to cut that one, split that one down the middles and sleeve it. But I'll get this trimmed up, cut off, and we'll connect these babies. So I think if we plasma cut 3 holes on each side, plug weld it, weld the ends, we'll be good to go. And then we'll sleeve it. So let's get cutting. That's warmish. Perfect. Hair on the short side. We'll pull this end out of hair. There. Whew. Awesome. Get a welder and burn it in. She is hot, glowing, screaming hot. We're gonna let that cool off. I gotta run to St. George. And tonight or tomorrow morning, we'll put that thing on and see if it'll hold up this time. Well, it's on. The old ripper is more than that could handle. So I gotta pull forward and it'll tip it. And then have my dad hook it up. It's easier with two people. We're hooked up now. Let's see if it breaks it right off the bat. That's how far I made it last night. 10 feet. Trying to decide if we have more problems. That pin's bolted solid, but it's bent my stopper. It's just not catching level and holding it level. I don't know. All right, guys, I need a jack that works, not that. That was junk. I've had this old jack floating around off of an old trailer. I'll have to extend the handle out, but that will make this usable to where you can unhook it loaded, because I tried to unhook it loaded and it just bent everything. But that light duty jack will work on my grain drill that just has a drop bar that may have got bent so it no longer drops. So I need a jack for my grain drill. So we're going to torch that off real quick and buzz that on. And then we can put that on the grain drill so I can unhook it. And then we can fix what broke on the tractor. So let's change this. Big spider, holy. Plasma cutters are probably my favorite tool. They just work good. That's as close as I can get because the pin's gonna pop out. I'm just gonna clamp it, hope for the best. Pull it in tight. Not bad for paint and rust and no prep. Just send it. I think we're good to go on the rest of it. Just got a piece of pipe lengthened out instead of a shorty. I'll just weld it right there. Could have drilled a hole, but it was tight and I had to pound it, and it's gonna get welded. So if we hold that level, we'll take this right there, 2 inches. Find something 2 inches long, and we'll put it wherever the handle won't hit. Handle's not gonna hit anyways, so anywhere right there, then we're finished. It works. We got a jack. That can hang right there. Need to weld something to clip that in, but I'll put my spare back on, and we got us a jack. We'll go get a tractor and put the old one off of this on the drill. I pounded that flat again. Look how not flat that is. Don't know if you can see, but the sender is pulled up and out, which wasn't letting the pin lock. We're going to straighten on this for just a minute, then we'll put it back together. Look at that, that's already sitting flatter. We might save it. Might work, I don't know. It doesn't hit anything. It'll fold up out of the way, so for me, that's good enough, and that's more for what that light duty jack is for, something light. When this is full of seed, it tries to tip over backwards. There's no weight on the tongue. It'll just help me get hooked up. Had this drop jack, but it's all bent and doesn't hardly work. So that's what I got. We got to get this unhooked, because right here is the real carnage.
Oh, dang.
So we've got to straighten some plates, throw this away, and hook right to the pin. The little swivel adapter thing probably wasn't helping us out much anyways. So we'll just go ahead and throw that clear away. Pull those together, weld a plate on them to hold them together. And then we're going to go try it again. I would love to rip this little field, little acre field, little small baby field. Small enough it's hard with the disc. As soon as you straighten out, you're turning again. So we got one field planted, so this will help me unhook this, go plow another one, and be done for the fall. Drill's unhooked and did a little pressure washing. Look at that. Look how wore out that is. And then this stopper let loose, which pivoted, put all the pressure this way, and broke our arm clean off. That's an easy fix. Thinking we're gonna have to get a little heat and squeeze those back together, and maybe bolt rig something up
That's
that
what I was
welds
thinking.
to it
Something that bolted there and came out and hit
with
that.
a triangle,
Yeah.
and then she'll be solid. He's got nuts on the back side. We're gonna take this off real quick and get a little closer look. That may help some aspects, maybe not in others. There's one. There's one. That's in a weird spot. It's a ratchet only. Did you not get that nut off?
The nut's off.
It's full of grease and dirt. Doesn't slide, does it? That's probably good anyways.
Probably bent a little bit too. That's good. Looks like that pin's bent.
There we go. We'll do some straightening on that one. And throwing that one right in the trash. Go down a little bit and then we'll lay one over that. No matter what we do, I don't think we're gonna make it worse.
I don't think so.
The old cutting edge will force it straight. It's flatter. Let me go look at that tractor. I don't know if that's got to be flat.
Or bend a little bit. If we separate them, go that way so it bows it.
Yeah. Oops. Oh boy. It's not horrible. See where it bounces back to. For what we started with, that's not too shabby. To get this bolted on the tractor, we've got to have the 3-point on it. And that's not quite big enough. I don't have a drill bit that big, so we'll make it that big. Woo.
That's not bad.
Turn it over and do the other side and it'll be good. Buying bolts, you can buy a whole box. You can save 20 bucks buying a box of 10. That's obnoxious.
Whoa, those are way long.
Are the threads too long? Ah, dang it. That's convenient. Well, bought the wrong bolts. We'll go trade them out. They got a shorter box. Okay, I think we've got all our pieces here. Turn them down. Push her through. Right there. Let's do some. At least one more.
If we do one more,
I'll offset it though. Let's do two quarters. Keep it centered. She's a little bent. We could get a quarter on the top, but the bottom's bend in. So it's going to be a hair to one side, but it's better than it was. If we tighten everything up, then we're going to weld that. Bottom?
Yep.
Yep. Let's weld it and then we can bolt that back on in a minute. Got all our pieces somewhat straight. The new additions. That triangle will be plenty. Keep it from pushing out. more than a 2-wheel drive tractor could ever handle. Brace that up for the 3rd time. Cut some strap, welded around the ends. We lost 3 inches in our little adapter, plus a 1/2 inch probably, making that eye fit again. So there's a chance that it's going to be too short and the rippers are going to be too steep. But if that happens, we'll just cut it in half in the middle, add some pipe, just cobble it some more. So we're going to bolt it on. Well, guaranteed.
The old tail light guarantee.
I knew it.
Except these don't have tail lights. I guess they do.
You know what? Guess it's forever guarantee, no tail lights.
If it breaks, we'll fix it.
A for effort, we tried. Let's go hook her up. Watch your toes. It's a lot of work to rip 1 acre. That's what's awesome about solid, no adjustment. Plasma that in half. Needed 4 inches. Cut a sleeve, sleeved it, welded it. It's hooked on, ready to go. Till it ripped something in half. It took all doggone day to do it, but we're ready. It's a little chilly this morning.
There's a little frost on the pumpkin this morning.
Almost
Sure.
making the nose run.
Yeah.
We got the old girl purring in the background. I dropped the outside shank, so we just have 3. Probably maybe have enough horsepower to pull all 5, but I don't have enough traction.
I can push.
If you push and stand on the back, we'll be.
Right.
So at least with 3, be able to go deep enough to do some good. I just sunk it in. I brought it up after Young Man's late last night. I just made 1 pass right here. Just in the dark. And it looks like it's working. It hasn't broke yet. So we lost the outside 2. We're down to 3. Hasn't broke yet. So far it's a win. We only have 1 acre left.
I hope it don't break at all. That's what I'm hoping for.
It's a lot of work to just have it break and ruin.
Oh, yeah.
As long as we don't catch the main sewer line or something and break all the shear bolts, we could.
That'll be a bad day.
There is irrigation at the top, sewer at the bottom. We don't want to hit either one of them. I'll make a couple of passes and then we're gonna see if he can captain the ship here.
It's pretty crazy. Thing's got a little dew on the ground and it's making it hard to get traction with this 2-wheel drive. And it tears it up nice though. Come through and disc it now and replound it. Those are some pretty gnarly hooks. Yeah, that's pretty gal. Yeah. Well, what do you think?
Made 3 passes, hasn't broke yet.
It's hard to believe it's that far in the ground and to see it going.
Right, you're only,
That's
I mean, it's forward. It's
Right.
4 feet in the ground, but it's only a foot and a half.
right.
It's crazy how when that changes, the leverage comes up.
Looks like everything's holding up though.
If those weren't gonna hold up, it would have pushed sideways and broke this again.
Yeah. I think that was a good addition.
Yeah, since this vintage year of 72, all new tractors have that.
Right.
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
I made 3 passes. You may as well break it on the 4th. I'm just glad it hasn't broke yet. This has just been a pasture forever, so it's rough. It's had gophers bad. We got the gophers killed, but it is hard packed. Look how lumpy this is. This will be nice to have good production. Hey! A digging bar. I'll take that any day right there. What in the crap? I guarantee somebody lost that a lot of years ago. I was like, where did that go? We just found it. It's going pretty quick. We're almost halfway. I don't know what time we started, but it's 9 o'clock. We probably started at 8:30.
No, we haven't been here very long.
That's not too bad. An hour and a half for an acre.
And you'll just disc it, right?
Let it dry a few days, then we'll disc it, drag it flat, plant it. Yeah, we want that to stay in the ground. That is some hard old ground. He might make fun of me, but he enjoys equipment. He likes tractors. Well, no breakage. Did you have fun?
A long time.
You ripped a lot more than I did right there.
Yeah.
Junk hole tractor's kind of fun.
It's kind of fun.
A week long, it gets old cutting that baling and just sitting in that broken down seat makes your butt hurt, but it's fun for a minute.
When I was a kid and worked on that farm, old Jinx had an old John Deere that was about that same year, only it was fairly new then.
Yeah.
And I plowed a lot of ground with that. Yeah, you'd plow it, and he didn't have discs, so you'd just drag it with a big drag, and then you had to furrow it because they didn't have sprinkler irrigation then. And you'd spend all summer down there with water boots, just running up and down rows.
Changing
water.
The best thing of the day, your very first pass, you dug up a digging bar.
Is that what I seen that flip up? I didn't know what it was. Wow. That thing's been there a while.
At one time, somebody was sad to lose that. That's a good bar. Good find. First 15 feet.
Just as you drop off, about 3 passes this side of where the tractor is, there's something hard in the ground.
It just catches.
I don't know if it's a rock or a piece of concrete, but I had to lift it up. It caught and it didn't even move.
Just spun.
Man, is there a manhole up here? That's what I thought.
The disc will find it. It'll probably break the disc. Well, that was a couple of days of thrashing there, but it paid off. It held up pretty good. Can't pull 5. We could pull 5, but you don't want to be half that deep.
May have to put the dualies on it to do that.
Right.
And another 800 pounds on the
probably
front.
not worth that, but
we'd break something else.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to try, though.
We may have to try it.
Yeah, why not? Thanks for your help. Kept the old tractor going. So thanks for following along, guys, and maybe we'll catch you again when we're disking, getting this little field finished up. So see you then.